Status acknowledge me, honestly. Put the seat back in the hottest seat. Riders, your little mama wanted something to swallow me. Wax ties. Welcome to the Check-in Report. Today's topic: Texas rapper Lil Ronnie loses his life in a drive-by, and his 5-year-old daughter loses her life as well. This is a tragedy. First, before I get into anything, I just want to say condolences to the family. A lot of times in hip hop, we don't think about the collateral damage by way of these lyrics, these rap musics. I mean, you hear these rappers rapping about, shooting this person, doing this, smoking on dead ops. We don't think about the families impacted, the families hurting, the families that are going through a traumatic time. And here we have a rapper, and regardless of what he rapped about, and I've done my research on Lil Ronnie. He's in a couple of quarrels with a couple of rappers from around his way. But no matter what this man said and what this man has done on record and on music videos, this is an innocent life here. His daughter has nothing to do with what he's rapping about, what he's claiming, and what he's doing on music video. This is an innocent life here. And I got to be honest, it bothers me. As a lifelong hip hop supporter and as a lifelong person who I consider myself a hip hop historian, and I understand where this culture came from. This culture came from impoverished people that were poverty ridden, that had nothing. And they created hip hop. And hip hop was utilized and used to keep gangs and other people, part of the street, to keep violence out of the street. Hip hop was created, born out of that. A lot of people don't know about the Black Spades and all these different gangs in New York City around that time that were at war with one another. But hip hop was the peacemaker. Hip hop was utilized to bring peace, unity within the streets. So to see this hip hop culture, this hip hop genre being utilized to bring pain, to bring violence, and it's being utilized to hurt the community when ultimately this was a genre created to stop gang violence within the community, it breaks my heart to see that. And this is what I'm calling for. Enough innocent lives have been lost. Enough Black men, by way of this culture, have lost their lives. It is time for a hip hop council to clean up the genre, to clean up the music, remove the culture vultures, remove the people that are imposing themselves within our culture. The manipulators, the culture vultures, the bloodsuckers, the drainers, the vampires. It is time to remove the negative aspect and the negative elements out of hip hop. It is time to have a council. When innocent lives start to be lost, this young girl was 5 years old. It's time to have a council. It's time for us to really have a sit down about the music, where it's been headed, who's profiting off of this Black on Black crime, this Black on Black heightened criminality in our neighborhoods, what it's doing to us, as a community. It's time for us to have a council. It's time for rappers that are in the genre to do a better job. It's time for rappers to do a better job on the things that they rap about, the elements that they rap about. It's time to have a sit down within this culture. I don't believe hip hop is a culture, and mind you, I don't believe hip hop is a culture anymore. It used to be a culture, but now it's just a genre. There's no parameters. Most cultures have traditions, guidelines, rules, parameters. Hip hop isn't that anymore. It's a cesspool. We let in culture vultures. We let in the bloodsuckers, the vampires. We let in corporate greed, all profiting off of black criminality, black, death, really, which is sad. It's time for us to have a council. I want to give a condolences to the family, and to the condolences to a lot of the other families that have lost their lives by way of, hip hop violence. Hip hop violence being perpetuated on rap beefs and rap wars, and you diss me, I diss you. It's time for hip hop to have a council. But let me know what you guys think of this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We out.
Reppin' the road, foreign status with my name and they toes. These studies acknowledge me, honestly, put the seat back in the odyssey. Prodigy, little mama wanna suck and to swallow me, watch time.